Welcome back, everyone. We have been experiencing the paranormal, supernatural, and very unique here on EVB Live today. So have you ever wondered when you are watching a magic show if what you're seeing right in front of you is actually really happening? Well, scientists from the Barrow Neurological Institute wonder that too, and they've been researching how the brain reacts to magic tricks being performed right in front of them. We want to welcome right now Dr. Susana Martinez-Conde and Dr. Stephen Macknik to EVB Live. And we also want to welcome Magic Tony Barnhart, who is with Haley. This is going to be good. Let's start off, though, with Tony, who's going to perform some magic, and then we will have the doctors explain what exactly happened. So, Tony, take it away.
Absolutely. Hi, Haley.
Hi.
So, since we're talking about science today, we're going to try a little experiment here.
Okay.
But this experiment has to begin with you selecting a card.
Okay.
Anything you like. And once you're happy with the one you've selected, show it to the camera. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look at any monitors, I promise.
Okay.
Great. And shove it back into the deck anywhere you like, somewhere near the middle.
Okay.
Very nice. Yeah, we'll push it right in there.
Okay.
So, I have friends who believe that crystals hold these incredible powers for transmitting thoughts. So I thought we'd put this to the test today.
Okay.
You have a card somewhere in this deck.
I do.
And I'm going to have you try to transmit your thought to me. So I brought along some crystals. I spared no expense. I brought 10,000 crystals with me today. Crystals of salt.
Okay.
So, your job is to transmit your thought of card to the base of that salt shaker. It'll shoot up through the crystals. It'll be magnified. It'll shoot out the holes and hit me right in the brain.
Okay.
Yeah, we could wish for a bigger target. All right. So.
Okay.
Ooh. It's a red card. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Ooh. It's a diamond. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Oh, this is incredible. Uncanny stuff. It's the ace of diamonds, in fact. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Amazing. But what's even more impressive is that if you look through the deck, there is no ace of diamonds. Check it out.
Okay.
There is no ace of diamonds in the deck because the ace of diamonds is the card that I keep underneath my salt shaker.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, so now we turn to the expert here,
awesome.
Dr. Susana Martinez-Conde. Explain what happened. How did Tony do that?
This is an excellent example of how magicians are able to manipulate our attention and even our consciousness, sometimes even better than we scientists can do in the lab. And what happened right here is that Tony put the card, as you can imagine, underneath the salt shaker, but he did it in front of our eyes, he did it in front of the audience, it was in plain view, but because he can direct our attention so very well, we were not able to see it. We were looking without seeing.
Can you redo
What was
that
I
again
looking
very
at?
quickly?
What was I looking at when you were you did that?
Your attention was being captured by the spreading of the cards across the table.
Okay. Oh, and you just...
I just saw it as soon as he did it simultaneously.
Yeah. So how did you pick out that card in the first place when I put it back in there? Oh, we don't talk about... Okay.
See, that was the part that I was actually curious because how did he pick a particular one? Very fascinating. Okay, let's go to the second trick.
All right, let's do another one. In fact, everybody at home can take part in this demonstration.
Okay.
I've got a selection of cards here, 5 face cards. I'm going to show them to the camera. I want you to think of one of the cards in that group. Everybody at home got one? Mm-hmm. You got one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. I'm going to do my best to remove the card that you're thinking of from the group. Here we go. Aha. I think I got it. Did I get it?
What? Yeah. What? For me, he did.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dr. Macknik, explain that because everyone picked their own card. How in the world did he take that away?
Well, the way he did it was he exploited a fact about the brain, which is that we don't actually notice when things change across a disruption. So basically, this is called change blindness, and it's a memory illusion in which you saw a set of cards, but he got you to pay attention to just one.
The one card that you picked.
It doesn't matter which one you picked. You just picked one of them, and you paid attention to that, and by paying attention to that, you enhanced that card, but you suppressed everything else. That's the way attention works. And then what he did is he used sleight of hand to remove all of the cards.
Wait,
and
a
put
totally
4
different
more cards
stack.
back up, and you didn't know that they'd changed
my
because you weren't
goodness.
paying attention. And so
Oh
this
my goodness.
this this is happening to us all the time in our real life, the way that we interact with other people, and you know, like with movie cuts and or you know, scene cuts in movies and other types of things, that there's change blindness happening.
Where did you find those other cards? We don't talk about that either.
Okay, now, so
never mind. I'm just going to stop asking questions.
Why is this so important then? I mean, apply it to daily life. Now that, you know, we've got kind of the lay of the land of why we focus in on certain things, but how does that help you guys?
Well, what we're interested in as neuroscientists is understanding how these processes work of attention and awareness in the brain. And it turns out that magicians can manipulate through thousands of years of development of magic. They've developed these techniques for manipulating attention and awareness better than everybody else in the world, including scientists. And so by learning about their techniques, we hope to increase the rate of discovery in cognitive science in order to improve how it is that we develop techniques for neurorehabilitation, for instance, for patients in the clinic, or for even students at school.
For instance, people who have Alzheimer's.
For example.
Or you know, some kind, when the brain is not functioning properly. That's how you try to understand and get people to focus in on particular things?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, we hope that this kind of research will be able to help people who have all types of cognitive decline, because even if they have lost some brain function or some cognitive function, by focusing their remaining capabilities the way that magicians do, we can increase the quality of life of these people. And this is something that goes with the mission of the Barrow, to help people with diseases such as Alzheimer's or trauma, or any other kind of neurological deficit.
And I know that you guys are having a very special event. It's also a fundraiser too, so we'll show our folks the information right here. It is called The Magic and the Brain at the Phoenix Theater, and it's happening Monday, September 17th at 7 p.m. and it benefits the Barrow Neurological Institute at St. Joe's. Thank you so much. That was fascinating.
Thank you.
The magic of learning, literally, Caribe.
Magic Tony, ladies and gentlemen, too, by the way. Is that real salt, Tony?
Real salt. Real salt.
Okay.
For now, I guess. Caribe, over to you.
That's awesome. We're going to have to watch the playback there on that trick so we can all learn how to do it. Because I feel like if we just slowed it down a little bit, we'd have it. All right, well,